Report 3.5 is a pricing report that allows us to compare two competitive SKUs promotion price range and how this promotion has trended. So this report is useful to you if you'd like to check how competitive your own price is compared to your direct competitor, and to check if there is currently any ongoing price war between your own product and the competitor product. So in order to do that, it's better if we have an image of what the report will look like. So for that, we'll go through the selections. Under markets, if you're only subscribed to West Malaysia data, then this is the only option you'll be able to see. However, if you're also subscribed to East Malaysia data, Sabah and Sarawak will also appear in the list of options. This report will generate year-to-date data, which means from January of the year you selected all the way to the current month that you selected. Under sources, you'll be able to see all sources and regional data. So all sources refers to national promotions. For example, the promotions listed in Tesco mailers or Giant mailers. Under regional data, it's referring to the promotions that is limited to certain stores only. For example, in Billion mailers, in the last page, they will list out all the Billion stores where the promotions in the mailers are applicable. Another example would be a store opening promotion, where the promotions listed is only applicable to the new store. For now, we'll be looking into mailer and newspaper data first. Under retailers, you can choose to see the entire channel. You can choose to see a select few retailers only. But for now, we'll be looking into both hyper and supermarket data. Under categories, the categories you're subscribed to will be listed here, and as I mentioned, this report allows you to make comparisons on an SKU level, so it's good if you have a product in mind already. So for this report that we're going to generate right now, we'll be looking into gum mask, the price range here will group up the promotion price for you. I'll explain this a bit more when the report is generated, since it's easier to explain with a visual aid. But for now, I'll put this at 50 cents first. Under product 1, we can choose the product that we'd like to compare. So for this one, I'll be comparing Dutch Lady's 900 gram milk powder. So under products, it will list out all Dutch Lady products that is 900 gram. So to make things go a bit faster, you can just click on all products and it will select all these products for you. And for the competitor product, for the Dutch Lady 900 gram, I'll choose Do Grow 900 gram. Now for Do Grow, their regular chocolate and honey are usually promoted at a different price point to their fruit and veg and multigrain SKU. So for a fair comparison, I'll only be choosing the regular chocolate and honey SKUs. So if you click on Save here, the selection you've made so far will be saved for you. So as you can see earlier, it took us quite a bit of time to select all the Do Grow SKUs. So if you click on Save, the next time you come into this report, this selection would have already been made for you. So you save a bit of time there. And if you'd like to redo the selection, all you need to do is click Reset. But since we're currently happy with this, we'll just click on Update and minimize the selection box. So you can see on the left side here is all your Dutch Lady SKUs. So this is what I meant when I was referring to the price range. So you can see that each of this is broken down into a 50 cents gap. So from 17 ringgit to 17.50, 17.50 to 18 ringgit, and so forth. And as I mentioned, this report shows the year-to-date data. So you can see the year-to-date, the number of promotions that Dutch Lady has had, and the breakdown of these promotions on a monthly basis. On the right here, you can see a similar thing for Dugro. Alright, so the first thing you can compare is the competitiveness of your promotion price. You can see that this item, the Dutch Lady 900 gram, is most promoted at these two price points. So within 1750 till 1850. This is the price at which Dutch Lady is most promoted at. As for Dugro, our direct competitor, it's most promoted at the price of 20.50 and 21 ringgit. So you can see from here already that Dutch Lady is promoted at a lower price compared to Dugro. So in a sense, our price would be more competitive compared to theirs. However, you can also see that the range of our promotion price is actually quite large. For Dugro, the lowest their promotion has ever been is about 20 ringgit here, and the highest it's ever been is about 23 ringgit here. So there's only a 3 ringgit gap between their lowest and highest promoted price. For Dutch Lady, on the other hand, the lowest we've been promoted is the 17 ringgit here, and the highest we've been promoted is the 23 ringgit 50 here. So for Dutch Lady, there's actually more than a 5 ringgit gap between our lowest promoted price and our highest promoted price. So on the bright side, we can see that there's currently no price war going on between these two items. But it is worth considering the fact that Dutch Lady is being promoted at a too varied price across different retailers. For example, the highest we've been promoted here is $22.99 at Aeon, which you can see from here. Whereas the lowest we've been promoted here was $17.50 at Lulu. So from there alone, we're giving a very impressions of Dutch Lady milk powder. Generally, we're promoted at a lower price compared to Dugro. However, these instances where we're promoted at a higher price than them. However, there has been instances where we are promoted at a higher price than them. So maybe we can look into reviewing the promotions at these retailers to see if we would like to bring the promo price point lower or if we're okay with remaining at that price at those few retailers. The next thing we can look into is also the frequency of these promotions. So in summary for this report, if you already have a specific SKU in mind that you'd like to know more about or do further analysis on, this is a report that you can use to figure out what their price points are, what their promotion trends are like, and compare it directly to the direct competitor, rather than seeing an average or a summary from the other reports that we've seen so far.